Right, hello everybody, this is Jake. I'm producing the new album of organ works for Wayne Marshall. We've just finished last night. It was tremendous. We ended with a blast from Vidor's Toccata. We weren't originally going to put that in, but it was so good we thought, why not? So I'm just going to take you on a little tour. We've just broken set. We've taken all the microphones down now. As you can see, we're just still packing cables and tripods and things. Wayne's given me a hand to call up the wires, which is nice of him. So I thought I'd just give you a little view of the place. So this is the Mascioni organ. I think we can that's it, we can lift that up. There we go. So that's the console. You see it's a 5-manual console. And this is the front pipes. They're all active pipes, but of course some are longer for sake of decoration. And this is the context of the building, so just want to show you. It's not particularly big, but the reverberation is pushing 12 seconds, so it's quite something, quite an acoustic in here. And it's full of pilgrims coming to see the shrine of Our Lady of Fatima. So I thought I might show you around the organ. So if you want to come and have a look with me, I'll take you on a trip inside. Oh, well, these are the bellows. I mean, it's a fairly new organ, this. I mean, it's only 2 years old. So it's getting dusty already. But anyway, here are the bellows. And here we've got some of the larger reeds and stuff. It's a bit tight in here because it's quite a big organ, but in a fairly small space, as you can see. And here we have we've got the 32s and the 22s. These are 32-foot bass pipes. Let's see if I can get a bit closer. Another bellows here. Come over here. Just to give you an idea of the size, I've got my hand in here. So these are the ones that produce the really deep bass, and they go all the way up there. I don't know whether you can see. There's 32, and actually they bend over at the top because they're too long. Okay. Of course, as the notes get higher, the pipes get smaller. Let's see what we got here. Okay, right, let's go upstairs. And naturally, these are all the wind channels to get the air into the right places. The bellows are like accumulators; they store and maintain the pressure. Right, we're climbing the ladder. Ouch. Okay. Into the great organ. So of course the smallest pipes are very tiny, as you can see, not much bigger than my finger. These are little reeds. Okay. Trumpets really, chamades. You can see that the tuning is done here, so you have to be very careful not to touch those. Those go out quite easily. The big flues are big, well, not these ones, sorry. They're more like flutes, like a recorder. They tend to keep their tune more easily. We've got more trumpet style reeds here. And of course, as the notes get lower, the pipes get exponentially bigger, and that's why the really deep bass pipes are very, very long indeed and very, very big. But most of the sound actually comes from smaller pipes. Again, more mixtures here. They're tiny, some of them. Look, it's absolutely tiny. Little wooden stopped pipes here. for space, this one's lifted up. And you can see some of these are the big front pipes, 16-foot pipes. And these are tubular bells. And it goes right up there. Again, you can see some pipes are bent to get them to fit in. So as you can see, it's all quite fun. These are vast instruments, and there's a second floor upstairs, which we will see in a second. So just 1 minute. Right, as I said, the space is limited, so they're sticking about 6,500 pipes into fairly small space, so every corner is used, there's no wasted space. And here's a rather death-defying ladder which I'm about to climb, and yes, it is as scary as it looks. We're going up to see the swell. Right, we're at the top now, top story, and you can see the rear of the, oh, there's a bit of a resonance there. You see the rear of the front pipes, and they're cut out at the top because in fact it's all for show really, that top part. For tuning is actually, these are longer than 16 foot, that's the point. And 16 foot is the fundamental. These are the shamads, which are not proper really. They're kind of bent ones, more like trumpets. And some organs, they are very similar to trumpets. And here we have the swell. Now, in case anybody doesn't know what a swell is, this is an encased organ in its own right, which have these louvres here, a bit like Venetian blinds, and they open and they close, and they prevent, you know, they modulate. Sorry, they, how can we say? It's like a volume control. So this is how the organists can get different levels of amplitude from the organ section. So it's done with a pedal, and it opens and closes these louvres, and we can have a quick look inside. And we come into a completely separate, self-contained organ in its own right here. So a little one there, and it's its own wind chest. Some nice copper ones there. There's a control unit down there for tuning purposes, so that various pipes can be selected up here rather than having to go down to the console. Not quite sure what's a little door here. I don't know what that goes to. Let's have a look. Does it go anywhere? Oh, I see, it just goes down to pipes down there. Right, that concludes our tour. Hope you found that interesting. The CD hopefully will be out in the near future. Still got a lot of work to do, got to get all the tracks and edit them and put them together. And there's going to be 2 editions. There's one going to be a CD edition. There'll hopefully be a surround sound download with the possibility of SACD. We have to make a decision on that one. And there is a pure DSD version as well, which will be a separate project altogether. So three types of format have been recorded. So I hope you found that enjoyable, and we'll keep you up to speed on the latest developments when things come along, and no doubt I'll be talking to you soon. So cheerio, thanks for watching, bye.